Okay, it's kind of a boring day. I figure let's just have a basic burger. We didn't get our burger yesterday. I don't remember what I had yesterday to eat. Pizza, that's right. So today it's a beer burger day. There really are two food groups, burgers and pizza, basically. Burger combo. Okay, guys, an old standard burger and fries. And speaking of unhealthy, I just got a photo assignment. They want pictures of Rock Creek. So I've now got to go up to Rock Creek and take pictures of the signs that say do not swim, because RFK, the health secretary, went swimming near Rock Creek, and I'm gonna go get a photo of that in the rain, in the mud. Anyway, that's our next assignment. So yeah, they need photographs or video of Rock Creek and the signs that say do not swim in Rock Creek because it's a raw sewer. Because they want to do a story about RFK, or lots of people are doing stories about the Health and Human Services Secretary. So guys, you don't know, on Mother's Day, RFK took his grandkids on and puts his pictures up saying, I'm out swimming in Rock Creek. Rock Creek is literally a sewage outflow. I mean, it's got raw fecal matter floating in it. It's disgusting, absolutely disgusting. However, my suspicion, and I'm about to find this out because we're going to go look it up, I don't think he was actually in Rock Creek. I think he was in a small tributary off to the side behind Dumbarton Oaks. That's not Rock Creek. So let's go get to the bottom of this. Let's go get wet and muddy though. Okay, so it is still raining. We're gonna run home. We're gonna grab a pair of socks and a pair of shoes, extra pair, because I know I'm gonna get soaking wet doing this. And then we're gonna go back into Dumbarton Oaks Park, and I gotta find this place. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where he was swimming based on his photo, because I've hiked back there so many times. So let's go get some spare clothes, and then let's go into the woods. Dumbarton Oaks Park, which is a park next to the Dumbarton Oaks Mansion, which is behind there, and Dumbarton Oaks Garden, which are really, really quite pretty. We have to make our way down this road to find the creek, which is at the bottom, and that creek leads into Rock Creek. I have a pretty good idea of where RFK took the photo. I've hiked back here many, many times, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. It's just an absolutely miserable day. It's just really, really wet. All right, let's go down this and see what we can see. So up on the left, you can see some columns. That's the Rock Creek Park, or the Dumbarton Oaks Park Gardens. Back there, there's like little fountains and all sorts of pretty stuff. It's raining though, and I'm not going to go up there. You have to pay money to go in there. I've forgotten how long this hill is. I won't forget when I have to walk up it. That's coming at the end of this little adventure. So as you can see, there's runoff coming down this path from Georgetown neighborhood. And there's even runoff coming down the road. This is some of the runoff that feeds this tributary and eventually goes into Rock Creek Park. Alrighty, we're getting down here to the bottom now. See, the runoff goes into a culvert, and then that drains into the creek, which is just up ahead. Let's go back down this path. Dumbarton Oak Park. Renovation in progress. It's said that for a long time. And there's a sign warning you what you can't do. Don't pick flowers, keep your leashes, no litter, bicycles, unpaved surfaces. Alright, interesting that sign does not say no swimming, though I know there are no swimming signs somewhere in Rock Creek. I don't know if there's any up here in Dumbarton Oaks Park, though. Let's make our way down to the first of the bridges. Has it picked up raining? I think it has. Why oh why didn't I do this yesterday? It's so gorgeous yesterday. Oh bridge and waterfall over here. Let's keep making our way up. There's a series of waterfalls down here, and I think one of them is where they were swimming. You can see a lot of runoff coming down the mountain into the creek. There's a little circle, a campfire place. Let's go up a little farther. I think that's where we need to be. It's kind of a soothing rain sound, though. Let's go over here. All right, let's keep going up here. So, I'm not entirely sure, but I think he was swimming right over there, based on the photos I'm seeing right now. We're going to go over the other side and check this out. We got to get across the creek, though. This is complicated, because the creek's a lot wider right now than it usually is because of all the rain. There's a few telltale clues that he was here. You see how the rocks are stacked up on the side? He was swimming next to rocks that were in that situation. He was also swimming at a waterfall. This might be it. That's too shallow. Oh. Let's go back to our original thought. Ugh. I think there's another bridge up ahead. Here you can see a runoff sewer right next to it. We're going to go over this little bridge, because the photo that was taken from this side of the creek, so it'll be easier to identify. There's also a large tree on the other side which hasn't popped up at these waterfalls, and I don't think there's many waterfalls up this way. There is a big tree though. Let's go take a look. See more runoff coming down the path. Oh. I think it's behind me, because I think up here the water's too shallow, and he like dunked his entire head in the water. Yeah, it's probably one of the last of the waterfalls up here. Yeah. All right, it's very muddy here. All right, let's go back down. I think it's back where I thought it was. Let's go back that way. This mud is like ice. It's super slippery. Yeah, I'm glad I brought the spare shoes. We're definitely going to need them. You did take a picture with a torn up tree, but I don't think it was that one. That big tree over there is very suspicious. Let's make our way into the woods there. A very large tree was in the background of where they were. Let's see what's over here. That's on the wrong side. Blast. All right. Now let's keep looking. So we need a large tree on the other side of the water, which we're just not finding right now. That's not it. It might be the next waterfall down. Blah. What am I walking on? So we are off the path, in case you're wondering. I think is it that tree up here? No, it's too far back. Ugh. So see, I have a picture from his Twitter, and we're trying to find that location. That tree's the right shape, but it's too small and it's not strong. There's another big tree down here. Maybe it's that big one down there. Ah, this is all swamp mud. That tree's too far up and out of the water, I think. Crap. Man, I'm gonna step on a snake or something. Yeah, it's not this waterfall. Keep going down. Can I get across here? So yeah, there's a little bit of a path. Not a lot. Umbrella. Umbrella power. Yeah, I'm really wet. Not here either. Where is this place? Urgh. Farther down that way, maybe? Let's keep looking. So the clues that we have are a large tree right next to the water, a bunch of stones that are stacked orderly, not like, not natural, man-made, and a path behind it. Hello. This is a large tree. This is the path. Is this where he was? Could this have been it? That would be a good place to take a picture on the other side. Let's see. There's the stones. Here's the tree. Here's that. Guys, I think we found it. I think it's right here next to the picnic place where I was at the beginning of this whole thing. Hey, squirrel. All right, let's go back over the bridge, get in position. We'll take a picture and we'll march up the picture. I think we found it, but we got to go around before we'll know for sure. I think we have found it, guys. I think that tree over there, those stones piled up, and then this bridge. Let's check the picture. Yeah. So what do we have as clues? We've got this little stone ramp here. See the stone ramp? That checks out. We've got the bridge going across. That checks out. We've got this branch over there. That checks out. We got the tree with that little side tree. That checks out. Guys, this is where it was. This is where he dunked under and went swimming. In Dumbarton Oaks Park Creek. This is technically not Rock Creek, guys. Technically, it's several, it must be about 100 feet above Rock Creek, this tributary. All right, let's take a picture. Well, I packed extra shoes. I just didn't pack extra pants. I probably should have packed an extra pair of pants. But this is it, guys. We have found it. We've answered the question, did RFK swim in Rock Creek? Answer is no, he did not. He swam in this tributary, the Dumbarton Creek, for lack of a better word. All right, so we've solved that little mystery. It's kind of a bear, because, you know, I know when I put this out there, there's going to be people say, you're just a shill for the right-wingers, or you're just trying to make him look bad, because he is still swimming in a bunch of runoff. But no, it's the facts. You know, I'm sorry. It is what it is. That's where he went swimming. It's not technically Rock Creek. It is technically disgusting water, but it's not Rock Creek. Anyway, c'est la vie. Let's go file these photos. There's more runoff coming down the trail. I swear to God, it is like started raining harder now that I'm out on this stupid assignment. All right, this is a maintenance shed. Around here is going to be a nice view of that bridge, which is where I'm going down here. Still, there's the bridge. Oh, and the waterfall too. That's a photo. Yeah, that's a photo. Let's get around. Maybe. Let's try not to slip into the creek. Okay, so we got photos of the creek. Unfortunately, they have another request. They want a photo of a sign saying no swimming, but I haven't found any of those. Now I know there's probably some of those way down at Rock Creek, but that means I gotta walk down and follow this all the way down to the main creek, which is what we're probably gonna do. All right, let's keep hiking. Ooh. So there's the tributary, Dumbarton Creek. That's the hill we came down on, the hill we're gonna die on going back up, because now we gotta walk down to Rock Creek, which is a pretty big difference in elevation, if I remember. You know what, we're gonna have to look this up on Google Maps somehow. Oh boy, here we go. This tributary is getting bigger and bigger as we go down farther and farther. It's another bridge. If I recall though, Rock Creek is pretty far down. Oh, mush. Ugh. That's like wet leaves masquerading as solid ground. There's a sewer pipe. It's kind of scary. What goes on that? Hey, look at the froth in that thing. Eee! You want to swim in that? Not me. Yuck. There are a lot of these sewer grates here. I don't know if there's like a sewage pipe or a runoff pipe that runs parallel to this tributary. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, the mud is getting grosser. Look how wide this creek is here compared to just about 100 yards ago. Okay. So down here, guys, is where the tributary meets Rock Creek, the actual Rock Creek, which is pretty big. Oh, we got a sign. Maybe this sign says no swimming, and then I can be done with this silly assignment. No, it's about fishing. All right. So there is Rock Creek. creek out there. And if it wasn't filled with sewage, it would actually be really fun to go in a canoe. RFK didn't swim in Rock Creek though. RFK swam in this tributary right over here, which for lack of a better word, we call Dumbarton Creek. He swam, as you saw, way back up there. And that's Rock Creek. All right, now I gotta find a no swimming sign somewhere. Okay, that's the trail back to my car. This is the trail deeper into Rock Creek because we need to find a no swimming sign. We need to find the nearest no swimming sign to where he was swimming that we can. And honestly, I don't know where it's going to be. I think it's going to be way back at Connecticut Avenue, which means we got a long hike. But we got to find the photo because if it exists, they want to know about it. Yucky day. I brought extra socks and shoes. I didn't bring extra pants. That was a failure on my part. I didn't think about it. Just didn't want to be changing clothes in my car. A little too weird. All right. Let's go look for a sign saying no swimming. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Combined sewer outflow discharge point. Pollution may occur during rainfall. Woo, we found it. We didn't have to walk that far either. Okay, guys, we got our picture of our sign. It doesn't say no swimming. It just says it's raw sewage. That's kind of no swimming to me. I don't know about you. But it is pretty far away from where he was swimming. Down the hill and up the creek a bit. So it's not like it's easily accessible from where he was. All right, so did RFK swim in Rock Creek? No. Did he see the sign that said no swimming? There wasn't any signs that said no swimming, at least where he was. Is the water where he was swimming polluted? Yeah, actually it is. It's pretty gross. But that's what I can show you guys. I'm going home. Thanks a lot for watching today. I'm going to go home and take a shower and get these photos filed. We'll be back tomorrow. Who knows what we'll show you then. Hopefully the weather will be nicer, but it probably won't. All right, see you then. Bye-bye.